At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
Pahrump Nugget, Progressive Cash Drawings, Mystery Point Multipliers, Mystery Gift Days, Extra Cash for 4 of a kinds, Bingo, Bowling, Football, and Food Specials. Looking for constant action? Look no further. Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
Action! Happy weekend, everybody! Well, this week at the movies, it may still feel like spring, but summer is here, and the season kicks off with a movie that's already a huge blockbuster overseas. Now, it's our turn as the superhero mashup of a lifetime comes to America. It's Marvel's The Avengers.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people.
Yes, his brother is threatening to take over Earth, and it's going to take the powers and talents of multiple mighty superheroes to save the planet. Robert Downey Jr. is back as Iron Man, and he's joined forces with the Incredible Hulk, Thor, Captain America, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. The real deal, exploding onto the big screen with a great script, tons of action, heart, and a surprising amount of humor. The Avengers will be the most fun you may have at the movies this summer. It's gonna be a tough act to follow. I'm in! This summer is super heavy on superheroes, so what else will be competing with the Avengers for your hard-earned money? Getting another reboot is The Amazing Spider-Man.
How did you get out there?
Fire escape.
It's 20 stories.
Your doorman's intimidating.
This time, Andrew Garfield takes over for Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. It's only been 5 years since Maguire was swinging around skyscrapers in Spider-Man 3. I guess Hollywood thinks moviegoers have very short memories. So, will a new director and a new Spidey re-engage moviegoers? My Spidey senses say, even with the stiff competition, chances are good. Also swooping into theaters, maybe summer's most anticipated superhero movie, The Dark Knight Rises.
My mother warned me about getting into cars with strange men.
This isn't a car.
The Dark Knight, released the summer of 2008, was one of the most critically acclaimed superhero movies of all time and earned Heath Ledger, who died 6 months before the movie's release, an Oscar. Not to mention its billion-dollar box office. Okay, with a new villain, can The Dark Knight Rises possibly live up to the mystique of The Dark Knight? Probably not, but I can't wait to find out. And of course, we'll be reviewing all of the blockbusting movies as the summer chugs along. All right, now remember, free showtimes, your tickets, my 6-second reviews, and so much more. Go to MoviePhone.com, and if you want to drop me a note, it's Facebook.com/MrMoviePhone, or tweet me right at 6-second reviews. So have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you at the movies.
That's a wrap!
Welcome back. Deputies and medics responded to the intersection of Barney and Mesquite for an elderly female inside her vehicle, which was first reported as an accident.
An incident requiring medics as well as Nye County Sheriff's deputies responded to the intersection of Barney and Mesquite Saturday afternoon, where a woman who was apparently incoherent. She apparently was suffering some kind of medical issue. However, Nye County Sheriff's deputies were not sure if this was an accident or not because of the driver's side window of the SUV actually took an impact. The glass was broken out on the window where the woman sat. Passerby stopped to help the woman, who was transported to Desert View Hospital via Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue ambulance to ascertain the cause of the incident. Nye County Sheriff's deputies are investigating. This is Deanna O'Donnell on Barney and Mesquite for News 46.
The 14th annual Biz Expo was held at the Seau West on last Friday and Saturday. We caught up with Mike Dreyer from the Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce. We're here at the 14th annual Biz Expo out at the Seau West. We're going to speak to Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce, Mike Dreyer.
It's the 14th annual, wonderful two-day event. Started yesterday at noon, Friday at noon, went till 6 p.m. We started this morning at 9 a.m. and it's going to go till 4.
We have 65 vendors?
It's 63, 65, correct. We had so many vendors this year, we actually had to put a tent up in the back to handle the amount of vendors.
How much of the public do you think came through here today?
You know, it's hard to estimate because we had so many entrances into the event, but we're estimating we're probably on par, about 1,000 over the 2 days.
All these businesses that are here, we can find out more about them by getting in touch with the Chamber of Commerce. And why is it so important for the public to use Chamber members?
Well, the Chamber members are they're respected members in the community, and they have the backing of the Chamber of Commerce. And our business is to help build commerce in the community, and we handle the majority of the businesses in the community. So anything that you're looking for, from furniture to healthcare to financial, you can call the chamber and we can get you in touch with somebody.
And other businesses who aren't members of the Chamber of Commerce can of course become members.
Yeah, all you have to do is contact 727-5800. That's the chamber number, and talk to Nancy about it, or you can call me at area code 775-209-4238, and I'd love to talk to you about it.
Do you know how many members strong we are right now?
We're sitting at, I believe, about 543.
Wow. So a lot of members, and of course everybody supports each other, and we have all these events that help promote business here in the community, just like this event.
Well, our main thing at the Chamber is we want to shop local. We want the community to support the community, because without the people supporting our businesses, it may not be here.
It is devastating to the community to take money here and spend it elsewhere, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you live here, you should support here.
There you go. So, wonderful Biz Expo. We'll be doing this again next year?
Yep, next year will be the 15th annual, and thank you so much for your time.
And this is Deanna O'Donnell from the Biz Expo at the Seau West for News 46.
After opening their doors 7 months ago on the corner of Wilson and David Streets, Dr. Gardner Orthodontics held a grand opening and ribbon cutting last Saturday.
Here at Wilson and David on Saturday was a grand opening with the Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce for Gardner Orthodontics. We're going to speak to Dr. Michael Gardner.
We did. We had quite a few members of the Commerce come out, and had some supportive people come in and be a part of our grand opening. We've been here for about 7 months, but we've wanted to have an official, we're here, kind of a physical manifestation that we're here, and we're excited to be here amongst the people here in Pahrump.
Orthodontics and the general dentist work together very closely as well. What does orthodontics encompass completely?
So orthodontics, the scope of the whole mouth and the jaws associated. So any kind of abnormality or a difference in the way the jaws are growing together. You hear people talk about Bart Simpson, he's got a big overbite, things like that. Those are things that we try to address as orthodontists, as we help the growth of the jaws be equalized, and so that proper eating and biting function can be restored. I like to eat food. I know a lot of people out there like to eat food. It's a big part of life, and sometimes orthodontics always gets equated with aesthetics and my teeth being straight.
Yeah, braces. Everybody always thinks of braces.
Right. Yes, and braces. But we like to have the bite fit properly as well. So it encompasses straightening teeth and straightening bites at the same time.
Do they need to go through a general dentist to see you normally with insurance, or should they come to you directly?
Absolutely. We encourage all our patients. Proper channel would be to have a general dentist that is making sure that the individual teeth are healthy and under care, and then we can move them around when they're healthy. So yeah, they absolutely, we encourage them to go to their dentist. They can come see us beforehand, but we'll be encouraging them to see their general dentist.
How do they get in touch with you?
Our number is 775-727-1900, and Teresa, our office manager, will be more than happy to assist you. She's a friendly, wonderful voice on the other side, and like I said, no dumb questions. We're just here to help and make the community, enhance the community with our service that we provide.
Do you know what types of insurance that you accept here?
We accept most insurances. There's not really any insurance where I've run into a situation where like, oh, I'm sorry, where we have to turn someone away. A lot of it is familiarity. I know we have some big employers out with Test Site, some of the local businesses here. We accept all those insurances that would be there. We're currently on the Medicaid panel as well, and the culinary panel. That all the food services with the culinary industry out here. We're providers for the culinary as well.
So come on down to Gardner Orthodontics at Wilson and David, or give them a call at 727-1900. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
A new Nye County manager, Pam Webster, has terminated longtime Nye County Emergency Services Director Brent Jones. Webster didn't give an explanation of the reason why she terminated him. News 46 has been unable to contact her as of news time. Webster will serve as EMS acting director until a replacement is found. Webster took over as county manager as of March 20th of this year after Rick Osborne left the position. This is the first department head that Miss Pam Webster has fired.
Former NFL star Junior Seau was found shot to death at his home in what police said appears to be a suicide. His distraught mother spoke to reporters outside her home after learning of her son's death.
You can't show your love to my son. I don't understand you do this to my son. But I pray to God, please, take me, leave my son. But it's too late. Too late. That's all I say. Thank you so much.
Seau's girlfriend found him unconscious with a gunshot wound to the chest with a gun lying next to him. Seau amassed 545 tackles, 56.5 sacks, and 18 interceptions in his career. He remained with the Chargers until 2003 and went on to play with the Miami Dolphins and New England Patriots before retiring after the 2009 season. In October 2010, Seau survived a 100-foot plunge down a seaside cliff in his SUV, hours after he was arrested for investigation of domestic violence at the Oceanside home he shared with his girlfriend. The woman had told authorities that Seau assaulted her during an argument. The investigation is ongoing, but for now, Junior Seau's death looks to be an apparent suicide. There have been reports of depression after leaving the NFL, as well as some apparent money issues. His death follows the suicide last year of former Chicago Bears player Dave Duerson, who also shot himself in the chest. I'm Nathan Hollenbeck for News 46.
And candidate for Nye County Commissioner District 3, Julie Hargis, bought lunch for all at the Prump Senior Center last week.
I thought it was a great time to come up. Fridays, there's a lot of seniors out. We had some fabulous lunch, so I came up and purchased lunch for the seniors. Took the opportunity to listen to some of their concerns and the things that they're worried about. I gave them the great news that recently the Board of County Commissioners took Veteran Services and Senior Nutrition Service off the chopping block. So I came up to share that exciting information with them. Butch Boraski was the one that proposed that, and I think they need to hear some good news. You know, being a senior and being a veteran and being in this community, you are worried about what's going to happen to me, what changes are coming down, and I came up to talk to them and let them know I am behind them, and I wanted to take the opportunity to have lunch with them, so I bought them all lunch. We had a fabulous time, and they actually have a lot of fun up here. It was a great time. I did talk about some of my concerns to make sure that we keep our rule integrity in place and not let the growth threaten that in any way. So I just wanted to take the opportunity to visit with them and let them know who I am. They seen my signs, my little pink streamers all over town, and I want them to know who I am and what I'm about.
Is there any other events that you're going to be at so people can meet you?
There is a couple of debates, I believe, coming up this next week. Monday there's a debate. Artesia is having an open house and inviting the candidates, and I'm hoping that maybe I can do some scheduling changes for that. I had told the organizers of that I did have plans on the 7th, but I'm trying to arrange to be able to be there for that. So I'm hoping I'm going to be able to work that out. If not, people know how to contact me, and I can get with them on that.
And how can they do that if they want to find out more about your campaign or you?
The number is 775-513-0960. You can email me at juliehargis@hotmail.com, and I have a website, www.electjuliehargis.com. And my information, where I'm going to be, what's going on with my campaign, if you'd like to volunteer or be a part of it, all that information is on there.
And we will be back with more local news when News 46 Weekend Review returns.